Namaskar friends, this is NJ, your host on this channel. So guys, in this video we will have our discussion on this upcoming very important transit of the planet Mars, when on October 27th Mars will enter its own territory, Scorpio sign, and from October 27th till December 6th Mars is going to be strengthened over there. So now guys, this whole transit is happening at a time when the water signs are going to be very accentuated. Imagine Saturn being in the Pisces, one water sign, Jupiter being exalted in one water sign, and Mars is going to be strengthened in the Scorpio as well. And guys, from over here Mars is going to be giving its like a fourth aspect to the transiting Rahu as well. Now we know this thing that the whole domain and energy of Scorpio, connection between the Mars and Rahu is like it gives rise to the hidden alliances in the power and politics. And when we talk about the secretive warfare or any of those conspiracy acts, shadow work, conflicts, some sudden scandal breaking out, so all of that could be possible. And also guys, just because during this time Sun is going to be a part of it as well. So like Sun on its monthly transit will also enter the sign of Scorpio on November 15th, and for almost a month Sun is going to be there in the Scorpio when Mars is already doing its part. Mercury is also going to be transiting from October 24th till November 22nd in the Scorpio. So that means a lot is happening. Like the way guys, some sort of news, like for example on and off, the Epstein files are like kind of haunting Donald Trump's administration. When we talk about, in the past when that Osama bin Laden suddenly was caught in the territory of the Pakistan, and recently what happened, like everyone was happy celebrating that finally peace happened with those 20 points like peace deal between like Gaza and all, Israel and all. But you can within 24 hours we saw people from Hamas, they were executing people on the street. So I mean to say, when like Mars will enter in the Scorpio, it will trigger lot of the negative stimulant in the world, and based on the individuals it is definitely going to have impact in our individual lives as well. Guys, I couldn't tell you, I'm kind of little bit scared because in my case I'm a Aries Lagna. I have Saturn and Mars in the 8th house, Scorpio. Right now I'm in the Saturn Mahadasha in the Mars Antaradasha. Mars also aspect the most of my planets being in the 11th house in the Dhanishta Nakshatra. And yeah, just because the way things are happening in my life, and astrology is all about a overlap of the dasha and the transit. So yes, I'm very much looking forward to it, and based on all the rising signs guys, we will have our discussion. Mars also has additional aspect as well guys. So from the Scorpio, Mars with its fourth aspect looks at the Aquarius sign. Now in the transit, Rahu is over there. Its straight aspect is going to be impacting, influencing the Taurus sign. So for the Taurus, there's a lot of the heat, like Saturn giving its third aspect, Mars giving its straight aspect. So in the domain of the Taurus, a lot of the pressure and the heat is building up. And with its 8th aspect, Mars is going to be giving aspect to the Gemini sign as well. The best remedy for the planet Mars is, see guys, in my case, all the concerns right now are of the blood. Like my blood pressure is high. I gave a lot of the blood donation. I'm already about to enter the Canadian Armed Forces. My application is on a very advanced stage. So I mean to say, so blood donation, if your chart, transit and dasha makes you accident prone, so blood donation for the Mars, purely for the Mars remedy, if your health allows, is a good remedy. Especially someone like me, if you are injury prone, cut and injury prone. After that, worshipping Lord Hanuman Chalisa is one of the best remedy. And let's say for example, because of the involvement of the Rahu, involvement of the planet Mars and the Scorpio energy, so even the Lord Kal Bhairavashtakam, Lord Kal Bhairav is the protector. There is no denying to that. My whole life is a testimony of that. I have done a lot of sadhana of the Lord Bhairav as well. So Bhairav mantra chanting, if you live in India, you have a provision of visiting a Lord Kal Bhairava's temple, so that can also be considered. So okay guys, now we will briefly look at that based on all the rising signs, how this transit is going to be influencing you. Now guys, for the Aries Lagna natives, so guys, for you people, it's your ascendant lord which is going to be very strong in the 8th house. So very first thing is that guys, when we talk about 8th house, apart from the beneficial side of it, we cannot even overlook its potential to cause bodily harm. So I mean to say, health needs to be monitored. And if you're also someone like me, you are going through a dasha which has actually activated your 8th house in a very strong accentuated way. So Hanuman Chalisa, Bajrang Baan, Kal Bhairavashtakam, voluntary blood donation, all of that will become very important. So like the way guys, all those people who work in the hospitals, crisis management, disaster management, it's going to be beneficial time for them, because again, it's your ascendant lord. It only has got your good hidden for it. It will only work for what is good for you. But the concern is that 8th house has got a lot of that tumultuous kind of energy, lot of exhausting kind of energy, all the mental anguish we generally see from the 8th house, which comes from here. It's not an exaggeration to call it a kind of a negative emotion as well, which if utilized well can be used for the sadhana, for the occult, for the research as well. So a very accentuated time for the sadhana. Along with that guys, for certain people with your 4th house to be such in such a dignified state, and Mars being over here, so I would say that if you are in any crossroad of your life, like you are in a dasha sandhi, you are in a crossroad, venturing out into from one job to another job, trying to settle yourself from one country to another country. So if you are in any transition in the life, stars will support you. That's all what I can say. But all the good things which I am saying over here comes with a cost of excessive caution and care to your health. Now guys, and yes, from over here guys, the domain of the Taurus, your savings are getting very affected guys, for sure. So now Mars is also giving its aspect. Now the concern is that Saturn is restricting it and Mars is pushing it. So and Rahu in the 11th house is making you unsettled and dissatisfied. So I would say don't experiment too much around your finances. Don't come to any conclusion. Don't compare yourself to others. That is all what I can recommend pertaining to the matters of the family, pertaining to the matters of the finances. And yes, the 8th aspect of the planet Mars will actually empower you. Like see, in terms of more power, more courage, more stamina, more endurance, it's a good transit for you. Now guys, when we talk about the Taurus Lagna natives, so finally guys, your 7th lord is coming back to the 1st house. See, the only concern is that guys, your ascendant is being very negatively affected by the aspect of two very malefic planet, Saturn's 3rd aspect and Mars's straight aspect. So I mean to say, guard your health. There will be, if you are already in a political position and all, so a lot of the people will put fake allegation, false allegation, or trying to pressurize you into something, bodily harm. So yes, any Durga Kavach, Shiv Raksha Kavach, Hanuman Chalisa, Bajrang Baan is important. If you drive, if you bike around, monitor and guard your head area and all, wear a proper helmet or safety gear. That will become very important for certain people. Now because your Kama triangle is very accentuated, so very good time for matrimonial proposal, business partnership, spike in the income. So from the commercial gain and opportunities point of view, collaboration point of view, it's a very good transit. If you are working as an artist, creative person, a very good time for you. Again guys, with this combination of the Mars and Rahu, so Mars is giving aspect from the 7th house, 4th aspect to this Rahu in the 10th house. So yes guys, some sort of like secretive energy will be there. Like this could be case for certain people. You will find that partner is acting very mysterious, or some sort of hidden thing from the past will come to you, or you will be able to get your hands on that, some dirty secret from the past. So there is a strong possibility of that as well. So yeah, because of the Mars and Rahu making a connection, Rahu in your 10th house, that possibility cannot be overlooked. Yeah, obviously if you're working as a detective, you work for any investigative detective agencies, then it's fine, then it will be used in your advantage. But for rest of the people, I do not know what is the condition of your moon, what kind of planets are influencing your moon, because it's the moon only which governs your thought process. So that needs to be monitored. But yes guys, for the commercial opportunities, matrimonial proposal, you will be going through some very favorable time. Now guys, when we talk about the Gemini Lagna natives, so guys, for the Gemini Lagna natives, like Mars is going to be now transiting in your 6th house. So guys, not a very good sign. Mars is not a very favorable planet for you. So that in itself means whenever like see, 6th house has got a domain of its own. If 12th house is getting very empowered, like our finances and expenses way more, that is what we are scared of, the 12th house getting empowered. When we talk about the 8th house, the secretive, like third power related concerns, the karma, the secretive energy somehow prevails. When we talk about the 6th house, it gives more power to our competitors, it gives more power to our enemies. So I mean to say, in this regard, you have to be very careful. If you're working as a lawyer, you're working as a doctor, or you work for any investigation agencies, it might be beneficial time for you. Health needs to be monitored. Any of the matters of the debt, credit, loan, because Jupiter is exalted in your 2nd house. Money, you will find it difficult to control the money. Money will be coming in from many directions, and same is the way people will be turning up on your doors to lend money, ask for money. So be very mindful in any of the credit or loan kind of situation. If you are in a senior leadership role, a lot of pressure you have to deal with. So exert your authority in a good way, efficient way. People who have to write any competitive exam, it's going to be a very supportive time for them as well. Now guys, when we talk about the Cancer Lagna natives, so guys, for the Cancer Lagna, it's one of the very golden time. I'm lacking words to praise the way planets are getting aligned for you. Dharma triangle being in such a dignified state, Jupiter being exalted in the 1st house, Mars being strengthened in the 5th house, and now like Saturn is already there in your 9th house as well. So for the students, a very good time. You are an artist, it's a very supportive time. You are a freelance content creator and all, it's a good time. For certain people in the stock market, speculation, in the past investments, there will be some good return on investment for these people as well. And yes guys, if you are also contemplating some transition in your career, and your running dashas are supporting it, because Mars is your Yog Karak, it's the 10th lord being there in the 5th house. So any of the experiments in the domain of the career will prove out to be supportive. It's just like that guys, this combination of the Mars and Rahu, some sort of secrets can be revealed. This could be around your love life, about your romantic partner and all. Some secrets of the past can suddenly come to you. There's a slight possibility of that. Those who are already dealing with the rebelliousness of their teenagers, like teenage kids and all, they might be a matter of concern. Like parents might find it difficult to deal with the rebelliousness of the kids, slight possibility of that. Those people who are researching or studying right now, connected with like occult, with like any mystery or philosophical topics and all, so for them as well, it's going to be like you're doing a PhD and all, you're doing a research in any topic. So a very supportive time for them as well. So yes guys, overall Mars's entry in the Scorpio will complete a very important Dharma triangle for you. So which in itself is telling about that if your running dashas are favorable, some divine ordained, because of the support of the luck, some auspicious event can happen in the family. So there is a strong possibility of that. So now guys, when we talk about the Leo Lagna natives, so guys, for the Leo Lagna natives, if you're working as a professional realtor, a very good time. For the Leo Lagna natives, if you're already in a public sphere, so refrain from getting into any scandal and all, because there is a high possibility. Mars getting empowered in the 4th house, churning up the Scorpio energy, giving aspect to the Rahu. Rahu Ketu axis is already there in your 1st house and the 7th house. So high possibility that some scandal will churn out during this time. So if I were you, I would say you are not in a state and power where you have the cards, because Saturn is already there in the 8th house, Jupiter is also exalted, but in a 12th house Ketu is there in the first house. So much better. Like the way there is a saying that to hide the one truth, you keep on saying more lies. So rather than digging your own grave, getting into more problem, much better that either avoid confrontation, or I would say in certain cases confession and admitting to the mistakes is much better rather than making things go worse. That's all what I can say. But yes, if you're working as a realtor and all, it's a very good time, guys. Deep inside, the drive is going to be very high, like especially where people some for some unknown reasons, they get that drive, motivation, push to achieve things. So it is actually making you very assertive, very confident, a go-getter. If utilized well, this energy can actually create some very good results as well. And again, guys, because during this time sun is also involved, so people who have any heart health issue, blood pressure like cholesterol, triglycerides, or this could be any heart related cardiovascular connected concerns, they have to monitor themselves very strongly. Now guys, when we talk about the Virgo Lagna natives, so guys, for the Virgo Lagna natives, Mars is not a very good planet for you, but it is getting empowered in your third house. So yes, guys, in your case as well, the karma triangle is getting completed now, with Jupiter being exalted in the 11th house, Saturn being accentuated, empowered in the 7th house. Now Mars will also enter in the 3rd house. So that means you will have the necessary relevant courage and power to create a difference. Like any of those projects where you're working hard, you're trying to initiate something, stars will support you. People will come on their own to help you, support you in your endeavors. You're working as an athlete, you are a performing artist, you work as a trainer, as a coach. So it's going to be a very supportive time for most of the people. See guys, the only concern is that Mars giving aspect to the Rahu as well, and just because the role which Mars plays for you, it is getting very empowered but not being a good planet for you. So that means if you are not running a supportive dasha, if by default your personality is very headstrong, very impulsive, so this can also land you into trouble as well. Or this could be a case that you mix with or you hang out with very sketchy people. So manipulation by your own people. So there's a slight possibility of that as well. So that is the only reason I'm saying this thing. The kind of yogas you have in your chart, the evolutionary level of the soul and the running dasha and all, so via that we blend and we come to a conclusion. But yes, this is beyond any doubt a very empowering transit for you guys. Now guys, when we talk about the Libra Lagna natives, so guys, in your case, Mars is going to be getting accentuated, getting empowered in your 2nd house. Your Artha triangle is getting very accentuated, like 2nd house, 6th house, 10th house. That means especially if you are like working as a realtor, supportive time, you work in construction, you work in manpower management, you work in any investigative field, you work in any scientific tech related field, army, military, it's going to be a very, very supportive time for those Libra natives. See guys, see Mars is getting empowered, but it is 7th lord as well, and 7th lord getting very strong 8th from it. So that means some major transformation can happen. This could be a case that your partner only got a promotion and now he has to relocate to a different city. So a growth, a development, a financial lucrative offer which is going to transform the dynamics and the current arrangements of your family, of your finances. There is a possibility of that as well. But yes, as much as you are going to be empowered, your partner, so slight concern of the power battle, power struggle in the relationship for the Libra Lagna natives, where you have to balance it out. Guys, monitor your speech and refrain from eating too spicy food or excessive intake of alcohol or smoking. That's all what I can say. But overall guys, in terms of your career, with this Artha triangle complete, 2nd house, 6th house, 10th house, a very good news for any major steps or decision you have to take in the matters of your career and all. Now guys, when we talk about the Scorpions, so guys, for the Scorpion, a very, very good transit. Now guys, I would say it's a payback time for you. Whatever you have been enduring from the past couple of months, now the justice will be served to you. Your Dharma triangle is going to be very accentuated. Ascendant Lord being in the ascendant, Saturn being accentuated in the 5th, Jupiter being exalted in the 9th house. So this is actually going to be a time when some Manglik auspicious event can happen in the life. Along with that, if you're already a strong contender for any promotion or any seniority level promotion, or this could be you are the face of any brand, during this time only you have to take some important decision, manage important teams and all. So stars are supporting you. And also guys, because from over here Mars give its aspect to your 4th house, you're working as a professional realtor, you're in a public domain, stars will support you. And the thing is that, you know, all those uncertainties and the confidence which you were lacking in yourself, that will be regained, that will come back. It's like a, see, Rahu is like a illusion. You know how you kill the darkness, you just lit one candle and the light kill away the darkness, right? So that is what is happening for you. So I mean to say guys, with the contribution coming in from the Mercury, from the Sun as well, Sun will also briefly transit, your 10th lord being there in the 1st house. So yes, in certain cases, if you have been entangled into any office politics, office investigation, departmental investigation, so all those uncertainties will fade away. That's what I'm trying to say. Again guys, with Mars and this combination in your 1st house, so just guard your head area from, if you bike around, you drive around, so safety gear, if you bike, cycle and also wear a proper helmet, all of that will become very important. And overall guys, it's a very empowering transit for the Scorpio Lagna. Some auspicious Manglik event will happen, whether you talk about marriage, buying a new house, or promotion, getting a new offer, job offer, collaboration offer, all that is on the cards. Now guys, when we talk about the Sagittarius Lagna natives, so guys, for the Sagittarius, your 12th house is getting empowered. See guys, first of all, your ascendant lord is going to be there in the 8th house, so health needs to be monitored very strongly. And guys, what is happening right now, your 6th house is getting very empowered, like Saturn giving its 3rd aspect, Mars giving its straight aspect. So debt, credit and loan, in this area, see, if you're trying to secure a loan for yourself, it's fine, you will get the money very easily, but don't lend your money to someone else. Like this is one such typical alignment where, you know, you lose your money, the money does not come back. Along with that guys, there's a high possibility like Rahu there in the 3rd house and Mars from the 12th will trigger this Rahu in the 3rd. So don't get radicalized by other people's gossip, a word of mouth. Like this is a typical kind of alignment where people you know, push you into something which is not very healthy or good for you, relying all on the rumors, on the speculation. That is what I'm trying to say. Those who are in a foreign land, trying to settle themselves in the foreign land, a very good transit. Like those people who are in any criminal investigation, detective, investigative fields, research, occult field, a very supportive transit for those people as well. Enemies are going to be, hidden enemies are going to be very empowered, so much better guard yourself. If you're also running through some vulnerable dasha, so Durga Kwach, Shiv Raksha Kwach, Hanuman Chalisa will be very important. Refrain from getting into anything which is unhealthy, which is very like unethical. That's all what I'm trying to say. And whatever surplus money you have, much better either invest it, and yes, take out time for doing charities. That will become very important during this time. Now guys, when we talk about the Capricorn Lagna natives, so guys, in your case, Mars is going to be getting strengthened in your 11th house. So very good time, spike in the income. You will be very driven, very confident to put forth all of your energy for the attainment of your goals, of your ambition. See guys, Mars from over here is going to be giving its 4th aspect to this Rahu in the 2nd house. This will benefit those people who have their money coming in from the unethical sources, like you're working as a hacker, you are in a casino, you are in an interest loaning business, you are like a loan shark in your community. So okay, everyone exists, even those people who are like bullies and mafia, obviously they must have some alignment as well which empowers them. So this is a typical mafia kind of alignment, kind of combination with Mars and Rahu, 2nd house and 11th house coming into picture. But yes, for regular civilized people as well, spike in the income, and again, if your income is connected with the Mars or the Rahu domain, you have your like you own a bar, you own a restaurant, you own a pub it's going to be a very good time for you. So you are in a tobacco business, so it's going to be a good time for you. And yes guys, because Mars is the fourth lord as well, you're working as a realtor, you are trying to secure a deal, any deal for booking a new apartment, you are constructing your house, so stars will support you. And because Mars has got everything to do with the brotherhood, so brother and the friends will prove out to be very helpful during this time, especially for connecting the dots for the financial opportunities, financial deals. They will play a very pivotal role. So yes guys, that's all what I can say. Spike in the income for the Capricorn. Now guys, when we talk about the Aquarius Lagna natives, so see guys, for the Aquarius, your 10th house is getting very accentuated. So again, in your case, the Artha triangle is very strong. 2nd house, 6th house, 10th house. That means it's going to be a very supportive time for your career progress. Along with that, if you're connected with you're connected with the tech industry, aviation industry, scientific field, IT, criminal investigation kind of field, so it's going to be very supportive time. And let's say for example, any job offer letter is long awaited, because even in the big short companies, the recruitment process takes long time. So I would say a high possibility in this transit you will get your offer letter. That's all what I'm trying to say. And yes, if you're working as a healer or you're working as a astrologer, as a therapist, so a very supportive time for those people as well. Also, if you're trying to construct a house, build a house, you're working as a realtor, Mars giving its straight aspect to the 4th house, over there as well, the stars will support you. Those who have to write any competitive exam, Mars's aspect on your 5th house will also help those students as well who are preparing for any competitive situation as well. Now guys, when we talk about the Pisces Lagna natives, so guys, in your case, Mars is going to be getting accentuated, empowered in your 9th house. So travels will prove out to be very fortune awakening. Mars is your 2nd lord as well, and being very empowered in the 9th house. Luck will definitely play a very significant role. Some auspicious event will happen. Dharma triangle is getting completed with Jupiter exalted in 1 trine and Mars being strengthened in 1 trine, being well supported by the Sun and the Mercury as well. So travels will prove out to be very fortune awakening guys, and some auspicious event like childbirth or getting married, getting some good business collaboration deal, and some sort of pilgrimages as well is going to be on the cards for the Pisces Lagna natives as well. Just try not to get into any conflict with the Guru Tulya people, like your teachers, with your father. That's the one thing which I can say. And yes guys, it's a very stimulating kind of energy, because Jupiter is in a Atichari motion, Mars is always in a rush, in a hurry to give results. So whatever things and whatever way Saturn would have slowed things down in your 1st house, life would have been feeling very slow. This exists now with Jupiter and Mars. They will trigger it. They will bring the necessary kind of stimulus which you were needing. That's all what I can say for the Pisces Lagna natives. So yes guys, that's all what I wanted to say as a part of my inputs for all the rising signs. For further more updates and notification on the divine science of Vedic astrology, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on my Instagram account. Dhanyavad.